Yo, what up, gang? So welcome back to the channel. I hope you like this video. Today we're going to put back on my tire. I got it changed out, looking all pretty with the new rubber. And yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, I want to go through and these little spacers that go in the wheel, I'm just going to clean these up a little bit, get them all shiny. So here, I'll give you kind of a, that's how dirty they are, that's how clean I want them to be. So I'll just go through, clean that up real quick. I always try to clean my bike up pretty good when I take stuff apart, because these are all the areas that you can't get with a typical wash. So if you want a clean bike, then this is kind of the secret, I guess. I don't know, it's my secret. It's what I do. So I'm gonna do the other side real quick. All right. Next, going to, so I already cleaned up the sprocket a little bit. This we can put back into the tire here, like so. Should just fit right in. And go ahead and put the spacer back in where it should go, like so. Spin it around, put the other spacer in. The spacer on the caliper side has a little lip that goes on the outside. It's also a great way to remember which spacer goes to each side. So yeah, spacer's in, right there and right there. Turn the sucker back around. Next thing I'm gonna do involves the axle, or whatever you wanna call this. I call it an axle because it looks like an axle, and that's basically its purpose. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit and throw some more grease on it. Not a lot of grease, just once again cleaning like so. Then we'll put a little glove on so I don't get this grease on my hands. That way I don't get it on my tire or on my brakes. You know. Y'all know how it goes. Again, you don't need much. Just a little dab. We'll just rub it all over. Try not to be too sus about this. You can use one finger to keep your man card. I'm sorry. I had to be funny. So there you go. Greased up. I'm gonna just stand it on its end. Alright, now it looks weird. Alright, cut. Alright, back to it. So next is basically reverse process. If you've watched the video on how to take it off, we're going to do the same thing in reverse. So you're going to need to kind of have your brake caliper ready. It should all just kind of slip in. Yeah, let's do this. See how it goes. The tire choice for me today is the Rosso 4. I have the Rosso 3 on the front and I love it. I went with the Rosso 4 this time around. Also, I went with a instead of the 180/55/17, I went with the 180/60/17, which is a taller tire. It makes it better for leaning and turning. So yeah, that's just was my choice today. So we could end up touching that. We'll find out. Yep, I'm gonna get this caliper. Here, I'm gonna set this up to where hopefully y'all can watch what I'm doing. Alright, so now your brake pads are kind of going to want to get in your way. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but should just be able to slip the caliper down on it. I'm going to get my foot up under the tire. Help lift up for me. Alright. There Everybody hang in there. Like so. Being a little annoying here. My spacer's all messed up. Alright. There we go. That's where I wanted it. Alright. Get that down in there. Might need to squeeze my brakes off. Nope, there it went. That's it. Alright, now we want to align our axle joint. Alright, we're in. Again, we want to get it up to where we can put our axle in it. Oh, shoot. This is tough. If you got a second guy to help you out, definitely get him to help. This is tough. There we go. That might have been it. Alright. Alright, we're in one side. See if I can't get it through to the other side. Like so. I think we're about there. Alright, we can drop it down just a tad. Ooh. Alright, my chain's in my way. There it is. Alright. Axle is in. That was harder than it looked. Alright, so from here we want to set up our joint the way it should be. Axle like so. Slide it forwards. Also going to, on the other side, before I slide it forwards, I'm going to put my nut back on like so. So now what we want to do is push that forwards to where it should hit its stopper. It should be where it goes still. That'll all tighten up in a sec. Other side. Hang with me, guys. Alright. Other side, we have the chain. If I can get my chain out. Oh, great. Ha! Oh, that's fun. Let's see here. Oh, man. Alright, so, oh, got it. Okay. I'm going to attempt to put the chain back on. Like so. Oh, I went too far. Shoot. Alright. Maybe we should try going from the top first. Probably also pop this off real quick. That might help. There we go, I think we're there now. Like a bike chain, if you've ever put a chain on a bicycle, just like so. Pull that out a little bit, that back. Alright. So yeah, there is that. Okay, next what we want to do, again, we're just reversing, we're going in reverse order. Our nut, our castle nut here. Screw that on. Now, one thing I am going to do before I finish putting this on is I want to make sure these spacers are both touching. So just drove my, basically what I just did is I just grabbed where these are, where my pit bull stand is, and I just pushed my knee into the tire to drive it all the way forward. So basically if it was pulled back a little bit, I would have pushed it in like so. Okay, from here we're going to basically just tighten our nut back down. You want to avoid bumping the tire as you do this so that you don't basically take it out of alignment. Alright, we don't have to go too tight, but we do want it snug. I think I'm going to go about there. So, straight, sweet. So then we're going to take our cotter pin, which is the last thing. We're going to slide this through. Might need to straighten my cotter pin out a little bit. There we go. That should work better. Like so. Cotter pin should go all the way down. Take your needle nose and bend said cotter pin, ouch, up. Don't stab yourself with it. I just did, that hurt. Like so. And that is that. That is putting it back on. She's straight. Yeah. And that looks good. A little bit bigger tire on it. That looks sweet, dude. That looks sweet. Alright guys, thank you for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Please comment things that you want to see. It's winter time now, so I need all kinds of content ideas for the winter time. And yeah, without further ado, baby, see ya.